Hi and welcome to our lessons with me, Teacher Tisha. For today's lessons, we will be learning about the chapter Homeostasis. So without further ado, let's get into our lessons. What is homeostasis? Homeostasis is the ability of human's body to maintain a stable internal environment. And as you guys can see from here is the body organs of humans, and kidney is the organs that are responsible for the process of homeostasis. Okay, now going deeper into our kidney, as you can see here is the cross sections of kidney, which consist of kidney cortex, kidney medulla, renal artery, renal vein, ureter, and renal capsule. Here is the functions of kidney. Kidney are responsible for the regulations of ions in blood, regulations of blood volumes, regulations of blood pH, productions of hormone, and excretions of waste. Now we are going deeper and deeper into our kidney, and as you guys can see, there are thousands and millions of nephrons in our kidney. And what is the functions of nephrons in our kidney? So, nephrons helps to filter junk out of blood and is responsible for the urine formation. Nephron structures consist of Bowman's capsules, glomerulus, proximal tubule, distal tubules, loop of Henle, and collecting duct, as you guys can see in the diagram here. Talking about the urine formations, there are 3 steps in the urine's formation, which is the first step is ultrafiltration. So the blood will enter the afferent arterioles with high pressure. So the blood pressure is relatively high in glomerulus, and it causes water and solutes that are smaller than proteins are forced through the capillary walls. Examples of the solutes that are being forced out of our blood is glucose, amino acid, vitamins, minerals, water, urea, and uric acid. So here's other adaptations of the part where the ultrafiltrations occur. So the first one is that the afferent arteriole is wider than the efferent arteriole. This is to create high pressure in the glomerulus. The second one is glomerulus is coiled because it is to increase the surface area for filtrations to occur. The third one is Bowman's capsule is cup in shape. This is to enlarge the contact area with the glomerulus. Done with the ultrafiltration process, moving on to the second step of the urine formation, which is the reabsorption process. Reabsorption process occurs in proximal convoluted tubule. So what happened in here is that active reabsorptions of glucose, amino acid, vitamins, and other important substances that ended up in the glomerular filtrate. And 99% of water also moved back into the blood via osmosis at the loop of Henle. The reasons why the water needs to be reabsorbed back into the blood is to prevent the dehydration and any unnecessary loss of important substances. Also, salt is actively pumped out of the loop, and this creates a concentration gradient. And the amount of water in our body is controlled by a hormone called ADH, known as antidiuretic hormone. So, the adaptations of reabsorption process to occur is that the first one, there are many mitochondria found at the proximal convoluted tubule, as it requires energy as the substances are being actively reabsorbed. Second one is there are high amount of microvilli at the loop of Henle to increase the surface area for maximum reabsorption. The third one is that distal tubules and collecting duct are permeable to water, and this is for the reabsorptions of water. Okay, now last step of the urine formation, which is secretion process. Secretion occur in proximal and distal convoluted tubules and also collecting duct. Secretion is where the active removal of unnecessary substances from the blood happen. What are the unnecessary substances from our blood? It is hydrogen ions, sodium ions, drugs, ammonia, potassium ions, and bicarbonate ions. And the reasons why secretion is important because it is to help the regulations of the blood pH. Now I have explained all the 3 steps of the urine formation. So the last thing that I will be explaining to you guys is about excretion. So the filtrate in the collecting duct is now called urine, and urine consists of urea, excess water, and also salts. So after that, the urine passes down the ureter into the bladder, and the bladder has muscles that control the release of urine into the urethra. So here's are the steps how urine are being formed, which is the ultrafiltration process, reabsorption process, and the secretion process. And to remove the urine from our body, it will go through the excretion process. And I think that's all from me. I hope you guys understand the topic for today's and enjoys the lessons. Bye!